We were the kings and queens of Fearless 5. Our YouTube channel documented every stupid, adrenaline-pumping challenge we could dream up. Ghost pepper ice cream challenges. Done. Spending 24 hours locked in a haunted abandoned house. Easy peasy. Last one to blink staring contest with a live scorpion. Okay, maybe Maya drew the line there, but you get the picture. So, on a rainy Saturday night, huddled in my basement like our usual weekend ritual, the pressure was on. We'd exhausted the usual suspects. Cinnamon Challenge compilations just weren't cutting it anymore. The silence stretched, punctuated only by the rhythmic tapping of rain on the windows. Ugh, guys, this is boring, whined Sarah, scrolling mindlessly through her phone. Just then, Maya, our resident tech whiz, slammed her laptop shut with a triumphant grin. Found something weird. A collective groan rose from the group. Weird how? Like, Weird Al Yankovic weird or creepy crawlies under your bed weird? I challenged, already picturing a grainy video of someone trying to eat a live spider. Maya, unfazed, clicked play. The screen flickered to life, revealing a dark, cramped room. The only source of light was a single flickering candle casting grotesque shadows on the peeling wallpaper. We watched in tense silence as the candle sputtered and died, plunging the room into complete darkness. Nothing happened for what felt like an eternity. Just as I was about to call it a dud, a distorted figure emerged from the shadows. Tall and skeletal, it moved with an unnatural fluidity. My breath hitched in my throat, and I swear I saw Sarah flinch beside me. The figure remained motionless for a few agonizing seconds before the video abruptly cut to black. Then, a single line of text materialized on the screen, glowing an eerie red. Whoever watches becomes part of it. A nervous laugh erupted from Ben, the resident skeptic. Okay, that's messed up. But come on, guys, it's obviously fake. Probably some creepypasta stuff. The rest of us exchanged uneasy glances. Maybe Ben was right, but the unsettling feeling lingered. We decided to call it a night, the cryptic video casting a dark shadow over our usual carefree mood. The following days were strange. Little things started happening. Sarah swore her reflection in the mirror winked at her. Mark, usually the calm one, kept finding dead crows on his doorstep. Maya's normally reliable tech skills inexplicably went on the fritz. As for me, I started having nightmares. Vivid, terrifying dreams of the dark room and the skeletal figure, its empty sockets seeming to bore into my soul. The line of text, whoever watches, becomes part of it, echoed in my mind, a constant reminder of the chilling video. One evening, after a particularly unsettling dream, I decided to confront Maya. Hey, about that video, did you find anything weird about it? Like, a source, anything? Maya looked pale, her eyes shadowed. Yeah, actually. Turns out the upload date is scrambled, like someone deliberately messed with it. In the video itself, there's a weird audio frequency in the background, like a low hum you can barely hear. I'm trying to analyze it. Panic clawed at my throat. This wasn't some elaborate prank. This video, whatever it was, felt real. A cold dread settled over me as the implications sunk in. Were we being targeted? Part of what? That night, the dreams returned, more intense than ever. This time, the figure spoke. A raspy voice, devoid of human emotion, whispered, "Welcome to the game." I woke with a gasp, sweat clinging to my skin. Looking around my room, bathed in the pale moonlight, a bone-deep terror gripped me. In the corner, a single candle flickered, casting grotesque shadows on the wall. My heart hammered against my ribs as a single thought echoed in my mind. Was this real, or was I already part of it? Sleep that night, or any night that followed, was a luxury I no longer afforded myself. The chilling dreams, the inexplicable events, they were a constant reminder of the cryptic video and its ominous message. Fear, a tangible presence, hung heavy in the air whenever we were together. The camaraderie that once defined Fearless 5 had morphed into a tense silence, punctuated only by nervous glances and whispered accusations. One by one, the challenges, the lifeblood of our channel, lost their appeal. The thrill of pushing boundaries had been replaced by a primal urge to survive. We clung to Maya, our only hope, as she delved deeper into the rabbit hole of the video's origin. Days bled into weeks, and Maya's face grew gaunt, her eyes shadowed with exhaustion. Finally, one evening, she burst into my room, a manic glint in her normally calm eyes. "I got it!" she exclaimed, brandishing her laptop. "The audio frequency. It's a code. An ancient one, used by a cult obsessed with summoning something." My blood ran cold. An ancient cult? Summoning something? This was escalating way beyond the realm of creepy internet mysteries. What kind of something? I rasped, my voice barely above a whisper. Maya clicked a few buttons, and a grainy image materialized on the screen. It looked like a ritual site, crude symbols etched onto the floor, figures cloaked in black chanting in an unknown language. In the center, a swirling vortex of darkness pulsed with an unnatural energy. "They call it the Devourer," Maya said, her voice trembling. "It feeds on fear, grows stronger with every terrified scream." The realization hit me like a physical blow. The nightmares, the inexplicable events, they weren't random occurrences. They were the Devourer feeding, growing stronger on our terror. Panic threatened to consume me, but a spark of defiance ignited within. We couldn't just sit around and wait to be devoured. We had to fight back, somehow. Maya, fueled by a newfound determination, started researching ancient rituals, obscure methods of banishing entities from this plane of existence. It was a desperate gamble, but it was our only hope. Meanwhile, the events around us intensified. Sarah swore her reflection reached out, its touch leaving an icy coldness on her skin. Mark found not just dead crows, but other unsettling offerings. A severed doll's head, a pool of black liquid that vanished without a trace. One night, as I lay awake, paralyzed by fear, a ghastly light filled my room. The flickering candle, inexplicably reignited, cast grotesque shadows that danced on the walls. A blood-curdling screech pierced the silence, sending shivers down my spine. In the corner, the distorted figure from the video materialized, its empty sockets seeming to bore into my soul. A raspy voice echoed in the room. "The game is over. You are mine." Terror threatened to consume me, but Maya's words echoed in my mind. "We have to fight back." I reached for the crucifix that hung around my neck, a gift from my grandmother, a symbol of faith I hadn't touched in years. As the figure lunged, I squeezed my eyes shut and held the crucifix aloft, a desperate plea escaping my lips. A blinding light erupted, forcing me to shield my eyes. When I opened them again, the figure was gone, and the room plunged back into darkness, exhausted but strangely exhilarated. I stumbled towards Maya's room. She was slumped over her laptop, pale and unconscious. Beside her lay a book, its pages filled with arcane symbols and cryptic incantations. This was it, our last stand. With trembling hands, I picked up the book, the weight of our lives and sanity resting on its cracked spine. The next chapter would determine our fate. Would it be the final, terrifying act of the Devourer, or would we write our own ending, one bathed in the cleansing light of defiance? The answer, my friend, lies beyond the last flickering page of this story. It's a story you, the reader, must continue. Will we, the fearless five, overcome the Devourer and reclaim our lives? Or will we become another chilling entry in the annals of internet horror, a cautionary tale for those who dare to delve into the darkness? The choice is yours.